capital here in Washington, D.C. And boy, one of the marquee franchises of the last 20 years. Let's see what they've got in store tonight. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Kraken have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Shot! Washington's got possession of the puck. Oh, look at this. Feeds it over. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Moves it to Kako. Sends it in deep. The Capitals have it against the wall. Washington's got it in their own zone. Takes it to the front. Hammers him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Slides it across. And a great save.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Forces the turnover. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Poked away from danger. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And now he moves it quickly to McMichael. And makes the save. Washington's got the puck. Receives the pass. Oh, fantastic save by Decord. Gaining momentum along the boards. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. And the gloves are dropped. Here we go.
Well, anytime that a huge hit is elicited, James, you have to respond to it. You're really sending a message when you stick up for your teammates and you find a way to send a message.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. Seattle's won it. Lets it fly. Turns him away. Passes it over. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. Back to the point it goes. Washington's gained possession. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. Here's a chance. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Dishes it off. And he takes the feed. Quick shot. Puck scooped up by Kako. Here's a short pass to Schwartz. The Kraken have the puck in the open ice. Oh, and they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Montour's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. 2-on-0 into the offensive zone. What a play. That's how you do it on defense. Pokes it away in his own end. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. Takes a shot. Just gets enough to keep it out. Great pressure to force the turnover by Dunn. Seattle's crossed the line and on the attack. And he maintains possession of the puck here. The Capitals will play it in their own end. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Oh, what a slick stop by Decord. Denies him again. Quick pass to Ovechkin. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
This is a great save by the goaltender, James, but you have to be aware of who is on the ice and what their tendencies are. You know, when you have a lethal shooter that can one-time the puck like that, you got to be aware.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. Washington's won the draw. Good use of the body on the play. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Well, the game is played at such a high rate of speed, James, that you have to make decisions quickly, but there's a lack of coverage and a huge defensive miscue that leads to this goal.
Seattle's finally pushed through, and they get the first goal here late in period number 1.
Sometimes at the end of a period, you know the intermission is coming, you know you're getting rest, and all of a sudden the tempo and the urgency increases, and that's what I saw this last shift, and the reason they scored that goal.
The Kraken have possession along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Schwartz. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Capitals gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Duhaime. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. The Kraken have the puck in their own end. Tries to get it out of the zone. Oh, right off his teammate, and that stays in.
Well, you got to be aware of where everyone is on the ice, James, and this isn't the case right here and now. Instead of clearing the puck, you find yourself...
This looks dangerous. Let's it go! The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. And that's stolen by Dubois. Denies him in close.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Taken along the wall by Stevenson. The 360 with the puck. Handles the pass. Works it across to Stevenson. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Dubois. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Washington's had a rough start to the opening frame, James. I mean, just they didn't possess the puck. They've had a lot of...
Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. Well, James, we have to have another look at this goal. I mean, this is just a hard-working effort goal where you out-battle and out-will your opponent. Why? You're stumbling, and while you're stumbling, your eye's still on the puck. You know exactly where you need to move it before you go down, and you execute. And as a result, it's in the back of the net.
The Capitals have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got...
What a chance here! Oh, and a miscue ends that opportunity. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Throws it in. The Capitals gain possession. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Wilson's got it along the wing. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Well, you can see him shaking his head and arguing with the official, James, but they're not changing their mind. This is a penalty.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Quick feed to Dubois. And now he moves it to Mangiapane. Right on the doorstep. Spectacular glove save by Decord. Let's get the call.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
Washington's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
In a 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone, but you still can move. You can move and isolate players. When you do this, you can...
Scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
The Capitals are up by 1, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Directs it on over to Burakovsky. Sends the pass down low. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. The Capitals have it behind the cage. Moves it to Strome. Poked away at center by Alexiak. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. The Capitals gain control of it. Shuts them down. Washington's got it now. Denies them!
The Cords dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Big time stop there. Scores! And there's another power play goal. Wow.
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight.
The Capitals are clicking on all cylinders tonight, now up by a pair here in the first half of the second.
Well, it's deserved, James. I mean, they've competed in all areas of the ice. They put a lot of shots towards the net, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Takes the feed at the point. Sends the feed in front. Dishes it off again here. Misses the net. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Evans has it in the defensive end. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Washington's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. They put the puck into the offensive end. Solid check to slow him down. Look out! Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The Capitals continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Washington's got possession here in their own end. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Handles the puck. Big-time stop. Here's a short pass to Van Riemsdyk. The Capitals have it now. Tries to get the puck over to Evans. And he feeds it down to Tanev. Battle along the boards. And he's ridden off the puck. Quick pass to Montour. Stevenson's got it in the corner. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Moves it quickly over to Montour. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Sends it in on the attack. Here's a blast! Scores!
I love the way he gets the position here, James, and makes himself available to get a stick on that shot. I mean, to redirect and deflect that puck, it's not easy. Sometimes your body's taken, but when your hands are free and your stick's free, that can happen.
The Kraken have shown a burst of life here after that strike, Cheryl. They're ready to go now.
They showed a lot of punch there to get themselves within 1, James. They're on their toes, but most importantly, they're attacking and they're driving the net right now.
Taken by Sandin. Takes a shot! And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. Puck grab by Dubois. Tendy plays it up. Quick feed to Alexiak. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. And that's poked away by Sandin. He grabs the puck here at the point. And he slides it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. And that's a smart heads-up play by Beniers. Kakko's got it against the boards. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Slides it back to the blue line. Fires it. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Seattle's looking to break out of their own end. Passes the puck over to right. Shot! Oh, what a glove save there! The Capitals continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Strome's won it off the faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Ovechkin. From the right side and up the middle. Shot! That's gloved by Decord. Pushes it across to McCann.
Wilson's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Tries to feed it over to Ovechkin. Dishes it to Evans. The Capitals gain control of the puck. Moves it to Wilson. From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a shot. Handles that one. Scooped up along the wall by Stevenson.
Wilson's made a fantastic play, James, and he's falling to the ice. He's got the puck on his stick, and he
scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Seattle's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical timing. You want to maintain pressure and you want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
And now it's grabbed by Alexiak. Dumps it in. Picked up along the boards by Tanev. Moves the puck behind the net. And he takes the feed. Seattle's got the puck here in the open ice. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Shot attempt completely fails on that. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the third. Picked up along the wall by Wilson. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Washington's got the lead early in this third period. They have been a high-volume shooting squad tonight. Great heads-up play with the stick by Dunn. Dumps the puck in. Grabbed along the boards by Beniers. Scores! They tied it up, and we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens. Well, how about this goal, James? It's a beauty as he dangles his way to the net. I mean, he doesn't have much speed, but he recognizes where his opponent is. He just manipulates them at will, and he cashes in.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We are all tied up in this one. The Capitals win the draw here in the neutral zone. And that's a great heads-up play by Beniers. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, wow! Big-time save by Thompson!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go! And that's broken up with a great defensive effort there.
Well, that's what you call backtracking with a purpose, James. He thought that he was alone and in the clear, and the opportunity gets taken away.
They've got numbers here with the stop. Trying to dump it out. Taken along the wall by Tolvanen. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. That's gloved by Thompson. Gets it over to Carlson. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net, and complete desperation and compete level to make that one. I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a tie game. Seattle's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a short pass to Bjorkstrand. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Dubois got the puck. Quick shot. And there's the save. There's another great save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Radish. Back to the blue line. Takes it into the slot. Puck picked up by Alexiak. Nearing the point. Sends it out front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Denies him.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
The Capitals in transition at center. And he sidesteps the check there. Handles the puck at the point. Scooped up along the wall by McCann. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff, well, they'll meet him on the bench.
Now a quick pass to Evans. That's blocked. Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. Shakes off the coverage. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stick save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. There's been so much offense in this game, James. It's been real entertaining for us and the fans in the building. Listen, I was more of a defensive specialist, so I wouldn't have been up in the tap, but clearly the game's changing.
Shot! Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Locks it down in front. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up. McCann's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Turn that chance aside.
Alexiak's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck scooped up by Alexiak. Denies him, he got all of it. Carlson's got control of it now behind the cage. Ovechkin's gonna play it against the half wall. The Kraken have taken possession in their own end. It's a straight-up race for the puck. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Capitals will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Oh, man, he's an incredible passer, James. I mean, he's got IQ and awareness, so he knows where he wants to put the puck, so he's one step ahead of everyone. But then it's all about your delivery. You have to give a pass that someone can receive. So the perfect timing or the temperature, you want to make sure that it's flat, it's crisp, and he seems to do it every single time.
The Capitals now have the lead here in period number 3, and it's crunch time now.
It is crunch time, and it's crush times, James. I mean, it's been back and forth all game. Now you find yourself in the lead, so you have the momentum. You've killed your opponents, so continue to hold it, continue to apply the pressure.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Washington's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Beniers has it in their own end.
Well, there was certainly pressure on the center to win this draw, coming off of an icing where everyone's tired. When you get the win, you get out of your zone.
The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goalie. The extra attacker's out. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Poked away at center. Persistence pays off as they get the empty netter, and that should probably do it here for this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, that should be the insurance marker, James. They've got a comfortable lead now. They can all breathe a little bit lighter, and that should finish it off.
Taken by Alexiak. With possession along the wall. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Maintains control of the puck. And he comes up big again.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Moves inside! And he opts to wait for more support. And a great save! Feeds it over! Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Seattle's won the draw. Here's a blast. Fantastic save. The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. A chance to ice it into the empty net. Misses.